What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is going over the top 10 87 overall campus hero players, and then after we go over the top 87, then we're going to figure out which 3 free ones you guys should choose. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So what I didn't want to do was get all the campus heroes. I think there was like 33, 35 or something like that, and then go through every single one through the video, and then it's just a lot of work for you guys. So I wanted to simplify it for you. So what I did was I went through all the campus heroes and just the 87s. I'm not talking about the masters. The masters are actually pretty nice. Crabtree actually is, to me, is like a big win. However, I just wanted to go with the 87s because a lot of us are going to be getting 3 free ones. So I looked at the top 10 ones, and then we're going to go look at the top 10, and then we're going to pick 3 out of there and then go from there, right? I'm going to show you guys the best way to pick them, right? So even if you don't pick my top 3, I'll show you the best way to pick, or assist you in the best way to pick yours. So the first one we're going to go through is, they're not in no particular order. I'm just going through all 10 of them. So it's going to be this Sidney Jones. Was that Sidney Jones the 4th? This cornerback from the Seattle Seahawks. I like this guy because he's 87 speed. And if you guys have seen my video before when I talked about speed, I believe the EA has some type of threshold when it comes to speed. As long as you meet that speed, it doesn't matter if this guy is 90 speed or if he's 89 speed. It's all going to function the type same, right? So 87 speed to me seems to be pretty decent. Within the, to me, I figured it was like 86 and up. So 87 speed is decent, but when I look at the other stats, that's what makes the speed a lot even better. Like for instance, 86 man, 89 zone, and 85 press. People always look at the speed, which is good. No, speed does play a factor, but his other stats also too. As long as he meets up to these stats right here are actually pretty good. And he got 86 acceleration, 85 agility, 83 jumping, 82 play rec, right? So this is one of the top 10 that I will actually choose, and most likely will end up completing the set and picking him. All right, so the next one is this defensive tackle Merlin Olsen. I don't want to leave out what Nagata, if that's how you say his name, the other defensive tackle. A lot of you guys are saying that to win. You guys want to pick him up. The only reason why I didn't add him to here is because he had like 74 speed. Even though the speed probably might not play a big factor, he'll probably be a goon out there. I'll probably hear about it later. However, I'm more looking at right here is all even out stats and then the speed. To me, out of both of the defensive tackle, this guy right here seems to be the best, considering that he's at 87. He got 81 speed, 82 acceleration, 84 strength, 82 tackle, 85 play rate, 87 block shot, 81 power move, and 87 finesse move. So this card, defensive tackle, is well-rounded, and I would definitely want to pick him up on my squad. Then we got this 87 overall Trayvon Morig. Didn't he get a card? Wasn't he get a? Oh, I think he was the actual. That's crazy, because wasn't he the rookie premier? Am I tripping? I can't remember. I have to go back and look, but I'm thinking he was a rookie premier, the free safety, right? He was at 86. Yeah, so he's probably gonna be, his card's probably gonna drop in value now, but yeah, I think he did have 86 speed already. But anyways, this is another card, right? Because even as a free safety, if this is the rookie premier one, I'm pretty sure it is. I like the free safety. I didn't end up picking him, but I liked him because of his stats. Look, he got 86 speed to start off with. 86 hit power. That hit power is insane because not many safeties are getting that hit power right now. There's only a few, right? And being an 87 overall, that's glitchy. Then he got 87 zone, 85 man, 82 play recs, and 87 acceleration. So this card is going to be nice. I might end up picking him up. I'm going to see all the sets. Best believe my team tomorrow is probably going to be at 87, and not because I want to I want an 87 overall, but because there's so many good cards, and the set to me is going to be cheap because I'll end up selling the master. I'm not going to lie. I'm not tripping on the masters. They're good masters, but I'm happy with this. He's 87, so we're gonna hook up the squad tomorrow. So he's another one. Then we got this fullback Jim Taylor. So what I liked about him, he comes in already with a baked-in ability bruiser, right? He's a fullback, which there's not many fullbacks in the game, and because he's a set piece, it's just like a no-brainer. Like, if you guys complete the set, I would want to complete him and add the fullback to it, because we could all use a fullback, right? And he got 83 speed, which is not bad for a fullback. 86 strength, 83 awareness, 81 carry, 76 catching, 79 run block, 80 lead block, and 87. I I always forget this IBL. I always forget what that is. You guys always tell me, and every time I forget. So I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know again. But this card right here, I really picked him honestly. I put him into here because he was a fullback. That's really why. He's a decent fullback, but honestly, because he's a fullback, and to me it was a win because he's a set piece. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna want to pick him up just to have a fullback on your squad, right? Yeah, especially when they kick it off to the fullback. Then we got this 87 LaMarcus Joyner. I like this card. Speed is not really all that, but it's not really big of a problem, right? Because he's a safety out there. It's always good to have more speed, but 85 seems to be decent. But once again, he's usually out there in the field, so he doesn't need tons of speed. What I do like is the hit power and the play rec, because he got to be able to recognize the play. So that's pretty big for me. 89 acceleration, 84 man, 89 zone, 85 hit power. So the man is not all that, but it's cool though, because this card all around is pretty rounded. And what it looks like, I don't know if that's deep out zone KO or deep in zone KO or mid zone KO, but still he comes with it and baked in abilities raised. So that's another big win about this program, is because they have baked in abilities in all these cards, and I just really like that a lot. I really enjoy that, and knowing that if you can't use them, you could deactivate them until you want to use them. There's Marcus Mariota. I know we're getting Tim Tebow, right? So a lot of you guys are gonna get that. I'm gonna pick up that Tim Tebow. He's free. I will be grinding and getting him. But I do like this Marcus Mariota. I really do, and he gets fast break already baked into his card. Of course, a big reason of this card is his speed. That's a big one, right? But you can't always just look at the speed. You gotta look at the other stats also. So looking at the other stats is actually pretty well-rounded. He got 88 throw power, 85 short actually, 84 mid, 83 deep. So his deep is not that accurate, but 9 out of 10 times, even though it says that, he'll be making some pretty decent plays. And then he got 86 throw under pressure, 87 throw on a run, and 86 play action. So this is definitely a big one, especially for those who are running the theme teams, like a Raider theme team and stuff like that, or a lot of other teams that he played for here, the Falcons. So this is actually a big one. I do like Marcus Mariota also as a player. Then we got the Demarco Murray. And no, I know he's going to say, oh, because he's a Cowboy. No, that ain't the only reason. I'm happy he's so juiced up and he's a Cowboy, because I'm going to add him to my Cowboy theme team. But I got him because look at the speed on that. They have like 2 or 3 other halfbacks as part of the promo, and it don't look. This is the best halfback in the promo. 87 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 agility, 81 carry, 74 catching, 89 change of direction, 83 trucking, 86 break tackle. The trucking is all right. I'm not really tripping. I really want the break tackle because I want him to be able to break through those tackles, and I'm very happy because I just made a video talking about the positions that the Cowboys need filled, and I talking about a halfback. And I'm glad that they gave us a position that we need filled. They also, I didn't put it part of the top 10, but the Cowboys also got Robert Quinn. He's a right end, and we could definitely use him too. So that works out for us at least. Then I got this 87 overall Chase Young. Love this card, right? This guy's always a goon year after year since he's been in the game, because he's always a speedster. After that position, he got 84 speed on a Washington's Commander theme team. He's gonna have 86 speed as a left end. 86 acceleration, 83 strength, 86 tackle, 81 play rec, 86 block shit, 79 power move, 88 finesse move. And let me tell you guys why I picked him, right? Not only year after year is he good, his stats are actually pretty decent, but I had his 83 overall core elite player on my no money spin team, and also on my goon squad in the beginning, and this guy was literally sacking online and everything. He was literally running through and making plays. So I could have only imagined this card already with a baked in ability. Then we got Shaquille Barrett, right? We know, I think last year or the year before, I think it was last year, where he had like 5 sacks in the game or something like that. I think this was a guy, right? But I consider that also, but I looked at the stats, of course, because that's what really matters when it comes to Madden. And as a left outside linebacker, 84 speed is pretty decent. If you have a theme team, it would be even better, because they go up to 86 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 tackle. The strength is not all that, but look at the block shit, the power move, finesse move. The power move is not all that, but the other two are pretty decent. So that to me was like, okay, well, the power move is not all that, but the block shit and finesse move is insane. So that kind of makes up for that part. And then 84 play rec. So I really believe this actually will be a good card. And I also like that when people use cards that a lot of other people don't use, right? I know you're going to probably use them on your theme team, but I like trying out different cards, right? Especially when you got like little cards that are just glitchy. And I think this is going to be another one. Then we got this 87 overall Grant Delpit. Like this card, always every year after year is always they give him good speed. And then once again they give him good speed. 87 speed, 88 acceleration. I think this is the second strong safety that I'm show playing right here because we got two good strong safeties that they're releasing. So you can pick between any of them. 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 72 tackle, 84 play rate. That tackle was not too good. But look at his other 85 man, 89 zone, and 84 hit power. So all around, this is actually a pretty decent card, especially considering that the other cards that we're going to be getting. All right, so that's the last one right there. That's all 10 of them, right? I didn't count them out as I was going along, but that's all 10 of the cards. Now we're going to go through and we're going to figure out which is the best 3 that you should pick on your squad. But before I do that, I'm just going to let you guys know, always keep in mind, right, that even though I'm going to pick the top 3, always keep in mind your squad. Pick the players that you need the position for. So like say for instance, if there's a card on here that I don't have that you don't care for, or there is a card on here, like say for instance the fullback, you're like, wow, even though you didn't mention the fullback to put on your squad, I need a fullback, so I'm gonna put it on my squad. So that, yeah, you're not losing for that. Fill the positions that you need on your team and pick them. Or if you have that position already, then you could pick the same position again, and if the card you have is sellable, sell that card and get and buy whatever card you want. Things like that, right? So that's what it comes down to. But I'm just gonna pick the top 3 out just as the best out of all these 10, right? So let's go. The first one is gonna have to be Demarco Murray, and the reason I say that is because of 87 overall. To me, in my opinion, he's gonna be more of a budget beast, and not because I consider him like a budget. I mean, like a bad card, meaning that he's at 87 overall and they're dropping a promo with 87s, and a couple years before that they dropped 89s, which are a little bit more expensive. So this card is actually going to be a lot cheaper than the other cards for a halfback. So to me, he's going to be one of the top 3 players that I feel that you should choose. Like I said, unless you need a different position. All right. So let's go all the way over here. Another one is going to be this Sidney Jones. And what I like about him is that I know some of you guys need corners. Some of you guys are waiting because you guys want to grind a competitive pass and you want to get that player. But the reason I bring him up is because I don't even want to consider the competitive pass right now. If you guys are, once again, then get the player that you're going to figure it's going to be best for your squad. But I'm only picking the ones that I know you could get right now. That you don't even have to grind the competitive pass in order to get it. You can grind some solos out and get it and stuff like that, right? It won't be too complicated to get this player. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't go and buy that player off the competitive pass. You can actually buy this one if you want it, or grind some solos to get it right. And what I like about him is his speed, and his other stats are pretty well-rounded. 86 man, 89 zone, 85 press. I definitely will consider picking him up on my squad, because I do need another cornerback. We're going to have, I'm going to complete the set, so it's going to be a little bit different for me. I'm just talking about out of the free ones, right? So it'll be Demarco Murray, Sidney Jones, and another one, honestly, in my opinion, no, that's kind of, I don't want to pick, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't want to pick Marcus Mariota is because I know we're already going to get Tim Tebow. So I wouldn't even definitely encourage you to pick up a free Marcus Mariota when we're gonna get a free Tim Tebow, unless you have a theme team and you want him. So that's why I'm saying that. But man, I like that Chase Young, right? I have to go back and forth because I have to sit here and really consider this, right? Because I like to say all these cards, like I said, these are the top 10. So all these cards I like, and most honestly, most likely I'm gonna pick up a lot of them. So there that is there. Oh man. I would have to go. I like that Chase Young. I would have to go with this safety right here. I'm not gonna lie. I would have to go with this safety. The tackle is the only thing I don't like, but everything else is good, right? Considering that the other safeties in Madden right now are going for a lot, to me this would be a good budget card, and it will be one of the top 3 that I would pick when it comes to the free cards. So it'll be Demarco Murray. It's going to be the cornerback. I forgot his name already. And it's going to be the Grant Delpit. Decent stats. But like I said, any of these cards you can't go wrong with, right? Oh, Sidney Jones. There we go. So then we're going to be my top 3 for the squad, because I looked at those right away and I was like, to complete the set, I want to get those cards. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a lot more than just 5, because I know they're going to be cheap, and I could complete the set and, like I said, sell the master and get the majority of my coins back. So literally I'll probably get like 587s for like 100k. I that's the way I look at it, because I'll end up selling the card back and probably taking a little bit loss. But to me, it's not really even a loss, because I'm gonna come up on some other cards. But then were the top 3 cards that I would say to choose from. But once again, pick the cards that you need to fill the positions for your team in the end, right? So these are the top 10 cards that, when it comes to the campus heroes, that I've seen. But to you could look at all the 30 campus heroes and you might have a different outtake, right? So tell me which campus hero, free campus heroes that you're going to pick from, or what campus heroes that you want, how many you're going to choose, and everything like that. Put it in the comment section and let me know. But anyways, there it is there. If you guys like seeing what we've seen, drop a like on the video. If you guys need subs over the channel, there will be more great amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in.